Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video is episode 40 of OmathaCraft Season 4. That is quite a big number and I like it and I can't wait for it to keep going up even more. Anyways, we are starting here over at the base. For two reasons. I just logged in here, and the second reason is I wanted to show you I actually started at, as you know, in the end of the last episode we died, we lost all of our stuff, and I have started getting the majority of it back. So all of my armor is done, most of my tools are done, pretty much everything bar the bow. I'm going to see how long I can go without making a bow, because bows, they're just so much, it takes so much time to get. I don't have the books or anything like that, so to be completely honest, I really can't be bothered. So we're going to see if we can get away with it, but I've logged on 2 seconds ago to find loads of signs just saying soon all over my base. They're everywhere. I logged in just down there by my bed, and yep, they're all around here. Yep, they're all saying the same thing. Yep, soon. Yeah, so something's going to happen soon, and, well, considering knowing our luck recently, it's probably going to be a prank. Now, you might be wondering, why have I got a whole bunch of stone slabs in my inventory? Well, that is because we're going to head over to the Nether, because that's, well, where we need to go. And, yeah, I want to show you some work I've been doing. Now, out here in the Nether, we have placed so much glass that we are able to start removing the slabs, and I mean flying around here. It's absolutely immense. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. Ow, 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 my face. But I have started clearing some of the slabs in the Nether because, well, they're no longer needed. This was to stop the ghast spawning, and if we come down here, I've gone up to about here. I did run out of time eventually, but yeah, no, we're doing some mega progress on the Nether. And up the top, yep, loads and loads of stuff has been done. I know Orange has been spending tons upon tons of time up here. I think he's reached 100,000, and in tab you will see that we have surpassed 200,000 netherrack mined, which is a little bit immense. So yeah, it is coming together, this Nether Hub, and I'm very excited. But anyways, I want to head over to Communal, which is over that way. I had to get my bearings there because there's someone I'd like to meet up with, and they're actually on the server right now. Right, okay, we are over here at Communal. We just come through the portal by the Nether Hub storage area. That wasn't the portal I was thinking to come through. But anyways, we're here because we are heading over to this place over here. Look at this. Oh my word, this thing looks immense. It is the OmathaCraft Mall, and there's someone here who I'd like to have a chat with. Wow. Cal, this is pretty immense, isn't it?
Oh yes, quite immense.
Before we do any business, can I just ask for a tour?
All right, sure, go ahead.
It just looks...
So as you can see through the front gates here, we have a long hallway made of various different kinds of terracotta. Over here is where, Vapor has decided to make his shop. He's going to be, well, I don't want to spoil anything too much. All of these shop plots are currently empty except for that one Vapor owned.
Okay.
This one, which is currently our administration office,
Can
and
I be
this one that Barry has reserved.
There's a staircase. Where's that staircase go?
Oh, it just goes up to the administration office.
Am I allowed to do this?
Maybe not. Luke's not here to really decide that. So
we won't tell anyone. Well, this is a very nice office. I've got to be honest. It looks more of a bedroom.
Very nice. It was Vloop's design.
Well, Vloop has worked wonders with this mall. I do know that.
Yeah, I mean Barry and I did help, but Vloop did most of the major contributions.
And I'm guessing Barry has reserved this plot just here.
Yeah, just this one little square here.
So, is one square one shop?
One of these 8x8 plots is a single plot.
Right. Okay. So this place is going to be full to the brim.
Yes, it is.
I'm quite excited. And is there an upstairs?
Currently, the only part upstairs is the administration office, but
okay. So
nope.
You can have you can have a tool shop with 2 floors, maybe.
Yes, because here's the thing with the plots. You can buy an 8x8 plot, and that goes from here all the way up to there. So like it's a wide, like you can get all the Y levels.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it's a lot vertical. So why does Vapor's shop here just have a roof on? Is that because he's put that there?
That's temporary. The roof can change, the floor can change, the walls can change. It's really up to his imagination. That's okay. You can just put that back, and
yeah, I need to pick it up.
Everything will be fine.
It landed up there. Come on, Vex. There we go. Right, okay. Yep, so that's my distraction for today. So now I'm incredibly interested in setting up a business here because obviously this is a prime place on the server. And I want your best, the best spot in the mall.
Well, currently one of the best spots here is Vapor's here, but if you don't want that, because it's already done, it's already taken.
Yeah.
I would suggest right here in this front corner.
So this front corner here, I'm liking it. Now, what do you charge?
Okay, so per plot, before the mall was actually opened, we had a pre-order price of 4 diamond blocks. But because it's actually open now, we've lowered that price in half, so it's 2 diamond blocks per plot.
Look, there's a fellow businessman just there.
Oh, great.
So it's 2 diamond blocks?
Yes, 2 diamond blocks per plot.
Well, I tell you what, Cal, I am so incredibly happy you said that. One, because my diamond supplies have been running lower. I was going to say low, they're not low. Okay. I was expecting it to be a lot more expensive. So thank you. Is that the only charge I need to pay?
Well, there will be a rental fee eventually, but that'll happen monthly. And for right now, I think you're good for that.
Well, I am incredibly honoured to throw those 18 diamonds.
All right, thank you very much.
And the
spot is now yours.
Gonna get cozy
with it what you will.
Thank you very much.
Actually, I'm going to go grab a sign from the administration office to mark the plot as yours.
Brilliant.
And then everything should be all set.
There we go. We have a brand new plot right here in the mall. I'm really, really pleased. And I think we got in at the perfect time. Because, I mean, if we take a look at this over here, yeah, people are going to walk up the very front of the mall and they're going to see our shop right there. Now, you might be wondering what our shop is. Well, there's a lot of people on this server. Okay, there's a lot of people and most of them are builders. Now I like doing a bit more, some technical stuff here and there, a bit of redstone, helping out those small little things that are quite useful. I like doing. And that's kind of what I want to set up my shop to be. I would like a sort of a redstone consultancy in a way. I want people to be able to come over here, put in a request of something they'd like me to do. And with a small fee, I will provide the redstone resources, dependent, maybe they'll provide some. And then with a charge, we will go out there, we'll design the redstone, we'll build the redstone. Pretty much it's just an excuse for me to do redstone stuff because I've been wanting to do some for quite a while now. And this here is our one plot. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do for the shop. I feel like we should do something a little bit special, so I'm going to have a play around with in our test world and see what I can come up with. Okay, so here we are over at the mall, and let's take a look at what is going on. Okay, wow. Vapor's shop now has a window piece. I love these good books. Yes, honey, and for a good price, Vapor always has the best in town. So we got a bit of a promotional scene going on at the front. We've got some books floating around just here. So this is Vapor's Wares. I believe he's actually extending. He's getting double plot here. So he's going to be extending inwards. And yeah, they're already selling. Okay, so they are already selling. And here we go. This is Cal's plot. The bunny. Funny Bunny's Bunny Bunker. Right, okay, so what's being sold in here? Oh, there's rabbits in the walls. That makes sense. I see that now. Welcome to the Funny Bunny's Bunny Bunker. Have you ever wanted to prank someone but couldn't do it? Look no further. Here at Bunny Bunker, you can hire me, the Funny Bunny, to prank someone for a reasonable fee. Simply write your name in the chest below and I will message you for details. Prices will be discussed at that time. And Barry's already left his name in there. Right, so Orange has, I believe, this double plot here reserved, actually. So this is, a quadruple plot. Yeah, so I believe it's all of this. So Orange must have a pretty big idea. Yeah, look at that. So Orange must have a pretty big idea of something he is planning to do, which will be very interesting to see. I'm going to be nosy, see if there's anything. Whoa, there's more! There's more! I was on yesterday, and loads of shops have now popped up. That's a bit insane. Over here, we've got Nintendo Sandy Graveler. Oh, my word. Oh my word. Nintendo, you are going to be rich. That is going to be my favourite shop on the server. Sand and gravel being sold. And that's the OmathaCraft administration. And this over here, I'm guessing this plot here is reserved by Barry. Wow, this place is filling up proper quick. This is a bit insane. This is a little bit insane. I'm super, super excited to see this place filled up. Anyway, we better do our duties and get into ours, which I'm just going to break in here. Okay, that doesn't work. Anyway, let's go around the front, and I want to show you what I've done so far. So I have actually put up a spoiler wall for the time being, obviously, because I'm recording this so far ahead of schedule. It's a bit insane. So I thought I'd put this up just in case other people are doing videos around here. And so we've got loads of just hidden stuff. So I'm gonna head in here. And if we take a look, this is what we've got so far. So what I've done is I've made banners which say just redstone on. I think that's a pretty good idea of what we're going to be doing in here. They're actually going to go on the other side, so they're facing outwards. But for the time being, I just thought I'd pop them up on there. I'd say they're all right. They look okay. The D's a bit dodgy, and the S looks a bit like a Z. But apart from that, I think they're all right. And the first thing I've done is I actually just made a pile of redstone resources just to give that feel at the front of the mall. I think that looks pretty good. Now what I'm thinking is I kind of want to raise the roof. I don't really like having such a low roof here. So I think what I'd like to do, now we've got all of this space from here all the way up to the ceiling pretty much. So I think I'd like to incorporate those top windows up there. I think that will just add to it a little bit and make that look just a little bit nicer. So I'm going to take the roof down. I'm going to build up the walls, and I think what else we're going to need? We're going to need a desk. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. And then we're going to need some kind of book, somewhere to leave your name, possibly a payment area. So you can pay maybe a fee to hire me, and then additional fees will be cost depending on what you ask for. And I've started breaking my stuff there. So yeah, I'm going to have to play around, see what I can come up with. And but firstly, yeah, let's get this roof right up. I've been tinkering around, playing with different bits and pieces, and what I've done is I've actually put some redstone lamps right up in the roof. They mix in fairly well with the dark oak wood, and the plan is if we place a button down here, actually we're just going to break this for a second, and the plan is we're going to basically fill this building full of redstone contraptions that people might notice, they might not notice, just as an idea of some of the things we can mess around with and do. But we're going to press the button there, and that's going to be a pressure plate when they walk in, and after a little second you'll see that there's a couple of pulses which just run across, sending some redstone lamps on and off, which I thought was a nice little thing. And I thought I'd show you the way we are doing this. We're pushing a piston with slime locks all the way underneath the floor. This updates this observer down here, and I have some scaffolding on me just here, so we're going to climb all the way up to the top just like that. And this sends a pulse all the way up these observers. This is actually in our plot, so we're not actually invading in anyone else's plot just here. And then we're using the roof space with a big layout of observers just here, which then power the redstone lamp. So that is what's going on just there. It's all done by observers, and I've fallen in a hole, which is pretty good. So what I'm thinking for the layout of this room is I'd like to have the desk where we're going to leave, people can leave requests and payments and things like that. I think I'd like that to go along this wall just here. We can actually block up this wall now. We don't need to head out there anymore. But then again, we've got all this empty space around here, so I would like to fit something in. So what I'm thinking is maybe we put something in the floor, maybe something to do with water. I kind of like the idea of, yeah, some water, maybe some interactive thing that people could get involved with. Maybe you put a block swapper in. I'm thinking, yeah, block swapper. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing. People can maybe just swap between some of the different work UIs or things like that. Crafting bench, anvil, that kind of thing. Maybe we'll do that. So I'll have a little play around with and see what we can squeeze in this space. And yeah, we'll see what we come up with. And with a little bit of playing around, I have actually added a block swapper in. Now, I'm not too sure which blocks I want to swap around. So currently it's a note block and a crafting table, just like this. And what we've done is we've added a little bench, because I think what we'll do on here is we'll have a little, we might put some armor stand stuff on here, do some armor stand trickery, and do some bits and pieces just on there. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. Obviously those windows will be open, so people will be able to see in. I mean, the banners probably would block it a bit, but that's not too much to worry. We've got a bit of a desk thing going on there, but our actual desk is going to go where our shulker boxes, they end up spilling out. I mean, I've still got a load in there, but they end up spilling out all over the place. And this mall is filling up. I think Cal is, there's orange up there. Cal and I think Dean actually wants to go and purchase a bunch of slots round the front. I think he wants us to purchase these 3 back slots, which are backing onto mine and Cal's builds. Yeah, so this place is really coming together. I'm really liking it. 2 diamonds per book over here. We've got mending. We've got breaking 3. We've got silk touch. I do like silk touch. Don't have silk touch villager yet. And efficiency 5. Very, very cool. Now, don't tell Vapor, but I believe what Orange might be doing is, yeah, I think Orange is going to change that mom to mum, and just see if anyone notices. So don't tell anyone. I've probably completely blown Orange's secret, but I think that's what Orange is trying to do at the moment. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to clear up my shulker boxes. I think I might just spill out into this area back here for the moment and work out what we're going to do. So eventually these here, they're not going to be there. This is just temporary, just so I can block spoilers if anyone's recording and things like that. Me and Pyro actually came across a really weird redstone thing, which I'm not sure if he's still working on now. Yeah, no, he is just here. So he's working on this thing I discovered while actually building the block swapper. So I might have a play around with that more in my testing world as well, because Pyro's redstone is it's interesting to say the least. It's not exactly the most compact. I mean, if we look here, this is his double piston extender. He did ask me if there was a too wide one that existed, and I haven't helped him. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna pop off over here and continue to work in here and hopefully finish off this project. I'm still thinking with the lighting, as cool as that is, I think we still need some built-in lighting, because I'm fairly sure in this area here, we'll look over here, we're very low. If that reaches 7 at any point, that number, so there, mobs can spawn on this block, and we do not want them spawning in here whatsoever. Now, my shulker boxes may have spilled out into the corridor of the mall just while I've been finalising the inside. Anyways, let's go in straight away and take a look at things. So the first thing we know, obviously the first contraption we have is the light display up in the roof. There we go, we've got some flickers of the lights coming on and off, just like that. Over here we have the block swapper, which just currently swaps between a note block and a crafting table. Still not sure what other block I should put here. If you've got some suggestions, let me know down below. Obviously it needs to be a movable block. And then we've also got a pile of redstone resources, and this is my newest contraption I've added. Back here there is a button, and when we press this button, well, I'll show you what happens. That anvil drops down, it gets fired up, and then it gets stored right up the top, which I think is really, really, really cool. And then if we press the button once again, you'll see that that piston then retracts, that anvil then drops down. The thing with this is this anvil is probably going to break really, really quickly. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. I've got a couple of anvils lying around. I've got one up there, put one there, and I've also got another one back here. So hopefully there'll be enough anvils, and I'll keep making sure they're stocked up over time. Yeah, and the next thing I've done is I've actually written a book explaining what this shop is about. So this reads, "Welcome customer, you are here in Rover's Redstone Support Service. We understand and value that not everybody has got their head around the wacky redstone system. However, that may leave you at a disadvantage. So that's where we come in. For a small fee, we will design and build the redstone contraptions you need. From doors to smelters, from block swappers to redstone shops, we have you covered. If you're interested in requesting our services, then please don't hesitate to write your name on a piece of paper and leave it in the chest. While you're here, why not check out some of the contraptions we have built into the shop. Prices are dependent on the project and will be discussed prior to your order being completed. Looking forward to your custom, Rover." So there we go, that is the book. We've just popped that in a lectern just there. And the last thing we actually need to do is we just need to add a chest, which I think, I'm not sure where I want to add the chest in. I mean, we could extend the desk kind of thing we've got going on. Did I pick that up? Oh, I did. It's in my inventory just there. So we might just pop the chest just down there. I think that would well, we'll put paper in there so people have access to all of that. And once we've done that, we can tear down the shutters. We can put the banners up on the front of the wall, and yeah, this shop will actually be open. Our shop is now complete. Let's go and take a look at it because they're looking really cool. And are these banners new? Because I think that's the first time I've actually noticed these banners up there. I mean, it looks really cool, and I love that banner there. It's obviously, that's the OmathaCraft logo. I really like that. That looks really cool, actually. But I've never noticed that before, so I don't know if that was there previously. But anyways, taking a look at the shop, the shutters are down, the banners are out the front. I decided to lower them down so you're able to actually look into the shop a bit further. And I think that works quite well. The writing just about touches the floor of the shop, as we see, but it isn't submerged enough so we can actually make out all of the words just there. But heading into the shop, obviously we have the lights up in the ceiling, just like that. We have our anvil launcher, just like this. Bam! Just like that, and then we can obviously drop that back down again, just like that. Lovely, lovely. We've got a pile of redstone resources, and we have our block swapper, just like that. I also added an ender chest just over here, because obviously you always need an ender chest whenever you're in a shop. Now, we've also had our first order. Our first order is from Barry, and I haven't actually spoken to him just yet, but I believe he's actually interested in a door for his base. So we'll have to go and take a look at that in a little bit, maybe in the next episode. Now, like I keep saying every single time I record here, there's always always another shop which seems to be popping up. Barry has opened his shop over here, which is going to be a wall shop. I don't know if I'm allowed in, but these trapdoors are just in the way a bit. But here we go. He's going to be selling every type of wool. What an awesome shop. And I think he's also going to be, he's continuing his old shop, which sells things like baked potatoes. It has, I believe this is a services, so if we ever need some sort of manual labour going on, this is the place to come. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. And also golden carrots, which is quite useful just there. And there's also a staff only arrow, which I'm going to be incredibly nosy at just up here. Looking very nice. I love all the wool and the mishmash of all of the wool. It's looking very, very good. And yeah, I believe there are even more plots which have been reserved all over the place. It's looking very, very cool. So Dean's actually reserved the 4 plots which surround mine and Cal's shop. So he's got this one here, this one here, this one here, and that one just there. But yes, that is actually it for our shop. It is open. It is now open. I've let everyone on the server know so they can come over here and leave their redstone requests. Very, very exciting. Now, before we end off today's episode, I actually wanted to go over to the Nether and show off some of the work we've been doing in between working over at the shop, because we've actually been quite busy. Now, I'm back out here in the Nether. You'll see more slabs have been removed, more and more glass is being exposed. Obviously, that is the sort of where it needs to be done. But if we come and take a look up here, yes. Look at this, we are finally getting around to exposing the bedrock ceiling. This is going to be the entirety of the plan. So technically, here in the very centre of the hub, this bit here is actually complete. We've got the glass here. I mean, the floor hasn't been done. We're coming up with some very exciting plans for the floor, but we're going to wait for 1.16 for those plans. And yes, yeah, this place is looking absolutely epic. I'm loving this place so much. And yeah, there's a lot to be done. And the way we're actually doing this is using TNT. So we've got a load of buttons, I believe, lying around here. A load of buttons, loads of TNT. We obviously used our gunpowder and sand that we mined up to create all of that. But yeah, I'm very, very excited about this Nether Hub. It is turning out very, very cool. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video, and that's a wall I've just flown into. So if you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help our channel quite a bit, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.